Good day, everyone. Good day. I don't know why such the formal greeting, but yeah. Hi. It's it's me. It's I'm back, and I have a phone again now. I don't know if this looks any different from the last one when I was using the tablet, but yeah. It's not the same phone, but yeah, it's smaller. I don't care. As long as it's a phone, as long as it takes pictures uh and can make calls, which is the definition of a phone, then I'm fine with it. Yeah. So I'm here now with another week passed by. This is one of those days where I got tired a lot earlier before making this. Of course, it depends on the day and how tired I get, during the time. But that's weird though. I didn't do much today, but around just 1 o'clock, so I started getting really tired. Not tired enough to go to sleep, obviously. I'm awake now at 3 a.m. But 1 a.m. I meant, of course, not 1 p.m. But yeah, usually around somewhere from 2 to 3, maybe from 1 to 2. But I start to get tired. Or you just specifically start to get tired, where I really start to feel it. But yeah. What I did today was I really spent most of the day just playing Lego Marvel superheroes because I don't know. And I've done that a couple days in the past too. Just dedicated the entire thing, mainly with that game. And that game's giant. It's so much bigger than all the other Lego games I've played. Just in general. It's the most modern Lego game I've played. I haven't played many of the newer ones in my life. Most of the ones I played when I was younger were just the original three. Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman. Mainly Lego Star Wars and Lego Batman. But, so yeah. It's a very good game, though. And I also watched some things. I've seen this movie before many times, Monty Python, The Holy Grail, today with my sister, and of course it was still amazing. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It's hilarious. Monty Python's the best. Yeah. And it was interesting, though, because there were a lot of moments there where it wasn't quite as funny as I really remember it being last time I saw it. But then there were also a lot of moments where it was so much funnier than I remember. So that really was great. I mean, obviously there's bound to be some, because, people change and people's memories deceive them or something. But I found a lot in that one. Of course, there were still some where it was about the same, or not very much of a change. It's a very funny movie. I definitely recommend it. Same with Life of Brian, another Monty Python movie, and everything they make is great. Or they made, I don't know, they don't really, for obvious reasons, they don't really make many things anymore. They don't really make anything anymore, and they haven't in a long time. Yeah. That's a great movie. I've probably seen at least parts of it. I don't know if I'd seen the whole thing before, but last night I watched a Goofy movie, which was great. Very good movie. Yeah, I liked it. I don't know if I have much specific to say about it, but it was good. I didn't remember it being a musical. I didn't expect it to be a musical going into it, but it was, and I'm not complaining. I love musicals, as in with songs, you know what I mean. But I love both live musicals and movie musicals and animated movie musicals, animated live musicals. I'm kidding. It's not really a thing. Yes, good movie. And I'd seen part of the sequel, actually, an extremely goofy movie, because part of me feels like I've told this story on the show series before, whatever. But I don't know. I don't know why I would. But yeah, when I was a lot younger, one time I was just strolling through Netflix, just taking a look, and that was on there, an extremely goofy movie. And of course, this was way before Disney Plus was even a thing, was even considered an idea. So yeah, I found that. I'd seen it on there before, but I just decided to watch part of it, and I had no idea that it was a sequel that it was a sequel at all. I thought it was a movie about Goofy. And I watched about half of it, and I remember a little bit of it. I remember the basic premise, that Max is going to college, and then Goofy ends up going to the same college, and there was some disco or something. I can't really remember. I'll watch it again though. I do plan on it. Yeah, because I saw the original, and of course Disney has well, not just Disney. Most sequels in general just aren't as good as the originals, but Disney mainly with direct-to-video or direct-to-DVD sequels. This wasn't one of them, I think. I'm not sure if this one was. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this one wasn't a direct-to-DVD. It's just a regular sequel. Regular sequel. Yeah, I'll still watch it again, though. I don't care how good or bad it is, as long as it's a movie that I want to watch. I'll watch more JoJo, too, just a little bit. I'm saying a lot. I mean, I generally do that a lot. I know everyone does. It's just a common thing, I do wonder, though, why is that just the general sound when you don't know what to say? That's the sound you make. I don't know. I mean, it's easy to say, but usually those specifically. Wonder how that started or how it kind of caught on, Because now it's just a general thing. You hear people say it, then you start to say it, and it's just, everyone does it, really. There isn't a single person in the world that doesn't, every once in a while. So, I never really thought about that before. The way I just said that, it sounded weird to me. I don't know if it actually came out like that, but maybe it did. There it was again. But yeah, I do wonder. I don't know. What else happened? I'm honestly not sure. Let me think. Did I watch anything else? Play anything else? Hang on, let me think for a second. I'm running out of good commentary. Got a couple new reptiles today. In fact, some of I've talked about how many pets I have. Of course, I have. A breed of dragons. My family's breed of dragons laid eggs recently, and some of them are actually hatching. We got a couple babies in there, so yeah, that's nice. We've got them. They're very cute, tiny little dragons. Breed of dragons are at least starting a kind of dragon, but also they're real, unlike most other kinds of dragons. Yeah, and we got this new ball python too. It's a baby, and it's not as small as baby breed of dragons, and it's older, but yeah, that's nice. I don't think we've decided quite on a name for it yet, but we'll get one. Yeah, pets. I love animals. I won't go too in depth about that because we've talked about it before. But yeah. What else have I been doing? I don't really know. Watching The Muppet Show, which I've also talked about here. Do watch it. If you have Disney Plus, or if you don't have Disney Plus, get Disney Plus and watch The Muppet Show. Among other things. WandaVision's cool. That's right. Talked about that. Been keeping up with WandaVision. It's awesome. Yeah. You should also watch that. It's not that long. I mean, it hasn't finished yet. Pretty sure next week. Yeah, is when it's finishing. And there's not going to be that many episodes. The episodes aren't really that long, especially compared to some other shows out there. Yeah. I mean, you need to know the MCU in general. You don't need to. You can watch it without knowing anything about the MCU. You'll be confused about a lot of things. But, yeah, there's just a couple films, really, that you need to know. Mainly just Age of Ultron and Infinity War. And also Civil War, probably, yeah. Mainly those three are the ones that you need to know before going to WandaVision, if you want most things to make sense. Or most things that aren't specifically meant to be confusing. Because in the beginning of the show, there's a lot of things that are supposed to be built upon. And they want you to be confused about it. Like a lot of shows do that, and it's fun, of course. I like being confused. Especially if you're someone like me, who's confused all day, every day. But, I mean, I know a lot of people like that. There's a lot of confusing things in the world. But, yeah. And so we've reached our mark. I don't have a watch. I do have a wristband. That's a nice wristband. I like to think it is, though. So yeah. This is nice. Of course. I have fun doing these, is what I meant to say. And, see you later. Bye, everyone.